yell at me. If you build it, chat, they will come. Yeah. Come on. Beast of man, it's in the house. Come on, get him out. Grand Rising. Come on, take that. Come on, take. Come on, baby. I'm right here. Chat, if you build it, they will come. Come on. Hey, take them back. Hey, everybody. Hopefully the chat got some proper rest. And now you in here rocking with the best. Early in the morning. It's 8:30-ish. What is it, chat? 8:30, 8:45. Changing the gizmos. Thank you. Hopefully you familiar with my content. Now wipe your feet when you enter my house. If you don't hit the like button, we always appreciate that. I'll tell you, a lot of times, if I don't remind people, because I go to people's channel, and a lot of times they have to remind me, because you come in, you just start watching. You know what I mean? So that's important. Thank you so much. The Awesome and the Gizmo is in the house. We have new people that are coming over. You know, and we always appreciate the traction. I just keep putting it out. You know what I mean? I know the creator is using me, and so I'm gonna continue to push this stuff out. I'm gonna continue to push it out. It's kind of like writing a journal, for real, y'all. To be honest with y'all, a lot of what I'm doing is like writing a journal. This is like, y'all don't know this to me. Y'all think that you know what I mean? I'm helping y'all with the information, but in truth, y'all helping me because this is kind of like a lot of stuff I tell y'all I haven't talked about, and it's like using it as a journal. I'm using my life kind of like as a journal, you know what I'm saying, and like in real time, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm actually writing and actually, other than writing it down, because I was gonna do that, so y'all think also be capping. Let me see. Y'all don't believe in me. They don't believe in your daddy pumpkin. But that's okay. We'll show them. All right, y'all, when I was hustling, I knew I had a lot to say, right? So I bought me one of these, right? And I started it, but like I say, I thought stuff was gonna be different, so I never thought that, you know what I mean? Obviously, the Gizmo would need me quite like she did. But, you know, in between, you know, working, which y'all know my work was hustling, I would write in it. So I'm trying to get in it. The hell is the code? Gizmo, did you change the code? What is the code to this thing? No, because you messed it up. I think you're responsible for this pumpkin. Okay, there you go. But yeah, y'all. So this is the Gizmo's first hat that she ever had. So I kept this here, y'all. It was important for me to keep her little first hat, and that's how hateful I was, y'all. I kept my enemies' addresses and stuff. Like I threw all that stuff away, though. Okay. No, Tinkum, that's not. Well, you can hold it. It's yours. But you have to make sure you give it back to Daddy, though. Okay, because you don't know. Okay. But yeah, y'all, this was my journal, and I didn't get a chance to write a whole lot in it, y'all, but just y'all see. So this was kind of my thing. Like I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's time for me to start documenting my life. Bless daddy's baby. Bless daddy baby's heart. Bless daddy baby's heart. Bless everything she do. It was crazy, y'all, because my first entry was 3/13 of last year. So this is just me putting down thoughts that I thought that was very important for her to know. And so this is my next entry was, I think it says 8/29. Because so much was happening, y'all. So much was happening. But yeah, anyway, long story short, so now, y'all, I'm able to give her, see, she likes to take wipes out of the, which is unacceptable. Yes, Pumpkin. Daddy need these. We cannot let the wipes dry out. A dry wipe serves nobody. So yeah, y'all, I really thought that was cool. So shout out to everybody. Listen, hey, Grand Rising, Miss Judy. Thank you so much. How do people do that emoji with the hands and I have no idea how to do that. Shout out, Judy, you're a good father. I tried, Miss Judy. I don't know. I'm here for whatever it's worth. Say hi, Miss Judy. Say hi, Gizmo. Say hi. Miss Maya in the house. Say hi. Say Grand Rising. And yeah, y'all. So I put this stuff out here, y'all, specifically. Glad Miss Maya, your computer back working. Hopefully so. That's great that you got the notification. I was wondering if you was gonna get it. But yeah, y'all, so that was my journal, and I was like, you know what I mean? So like, I was gonna always write stuff down. Like, I'm like, you know what? Because there's so much that I have to teach, and if something happened to me, I need her to be able to know what I would have wanted, and what I thought, and what was going on in my world. Because, you know, people are gonna leave it to their interpretation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you trust people, I believe in putting my own message out there, y'all. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want other people to have the ability to control, you know what I mean, my message or the way I wanted it or the way I wanted to deliver it, because I said it the way I meant it. Oh, well, your daddy meant this. No, he said it the way he meant it. And that puts the he meant it just like that way. He knew exactly how to speak. He knew exactly the tone, and he knew he was very clear. And so, you know what I mean, you know, follow the instructions or don't follow the instructions, but this is exactly what he meant. And so, you know what I mean, you know, I kind of like a lot of times, y'all know how you have the Bible, you know, you got a lot of these Proverbs 31 women, as me and Maya always tease about. Stop, Gizmo. Like, it's in the Bible exactly what, you know, and according to God's text, according to, you know, everybody. So you, whether you agree with it or don't agree with it, you know what I mean, it's still in the book. But what people are doing is they're usurping the actual words and what he wanted for their own, some sort of an amalgamation. That's a good word, y'all. That ain't bad for a GED. Amalgamation of some sort of a, you know, an attempt to, you know, make things what, you know, you want them to be, because you don't like what that represented. So you're going to make your own version. And yeah, that's absolutely not. Yes, I'm back on track. Glad to hear that. I need my laptop right. This is facts. I'm glad you're back. Shout out to Miss Judy. I'm glad. Let me see. You're a firm believer in God. Well, Miss Judy, I'll be honest. I do believe in God. I do. You know what I'm saying? I believe in it. Yes. I'm not a Christian. I do believe in the Creator, though. I do believe He's real. I felt His power. I know how serious it is, and I know that He's the only thing that could have kept me through this storm that's been basically 25 years. And so I know that it was only Him. There's no way that I could have done this alone. I'm not strong enough. So I call Him simply the Creator. That's what I do. And I'm not too familiar with the Bible, although I will turn it in. Matter of fact, because me and Miss Maya, we tease a lot about this Proverbs 31 woman that's she had me look something up. And so it was always funny how we can say a Proverbs 31 woman. Now I know, thanks to her, is a woman. 100% a woman. Yeah, I'm just not a woman. A huswife. A wife. It's not a woman trying to be found and this, that, and the third. No. A Proverbs 31 woman, according to the text, is a wife. She's already a wife. All right. So it's not some sort of a woman who's waiting to be found on the Kendra G show because she thinks that somebody is supposed to find her, and or whatever this once again, y'all, because people make things whatever they want them to be. So bottom line is, back to me. That's why I started this journal. And then now that gives y'all an idea a little bit more about why I do what I do. Because once again, I use this as a journal. Because at some point in time, if something does happen to me and I'm not around, I would like for my daughter to be able, or the children, or anybody who's related to me, or any young black boy who, you know what I mean? I heard about this guy 30 years ago, you know what I mean? And he, I need some instruction, you know what I mean? And they begin to study the videos, you know what I mean? Because I don't think nobody will read. Very few people, y'all. Very few people read now. I really don't. I think it's going to get worse. You know what I mean? I think it's going to get worse. So that's just, y'all, a little bit of that in the morning. The Gizmo slept through the night. I was happy about that. I can turn the gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Look at Gizmo. Hey, y'all see how I just segued into that without even trying? And that's how y'all know I got real talent. Y'all see how because I was saying something they could break into a song like a musical. Should also get a musical. I can turn the gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Hey, who wrote that, man? Who wrote Cloud 9? Don't tell me Smokey. Smokey ain't right, Cloud 9. Dennis Edwards' son lead in that. That was Dennis. Dennis did a great job on that. I ain't want to like Dennis Edwards, y'all. I didn't want to like Dennis. I didn't. But you got to get that. Dennis was a bad boy. Like, let's stop playing. May he rest in peace. Dennis Edwards was a bad boy. Like, all that old trying to act like Dennis wasn't that guy because you just like David Ruffin. Listen, Dennis Edwards was cold. I can make it since then. And he had that voice. And he had that voice, didn't he? He had that voice, didn't he? Hey, Pumpkin, you don't point. Did you point? Somebody point at you. You don't like it. You a puppy. You don't know nothing. You a puppy. So y'all, I got Gizmo's little clip. Y'all, when she was born, I got her little ultrasound pictures. So I got her little stuff. Ooh, y'all them greens been stewing overnight. Them greens been stewing overnight, Miss Mine. I don't know really. Who made dinner? Who made that, man? That song was I Can't Get. Yeah, the Can't Get Next to You. Hey, man, that's it. That was cold. That's one of my favorite ones. I ain't gonna even lie. And David ain't even in that one. But I love that song. That's the music y'all gonna have Gizmo listening to. They gonna be like, how you know about that? That was 80 years. Maybe 100 years, girl. She gave me like, hey y'all, 100 years. Man, y'all got my daddy all messed up, man. Like, I'm old school. I'm old school for real. That's all my daddy listened to. That's all my daddy. Tinkum butt. I'm what? Tinkum butt. Attitude. I'm working. What do we talk about? You want to start off? You want to start off with some fruit as an appetizer? Hey, Ma, I'm gonna talk to that lady today. I'm gonna go see about her maybe watching the Gizmo. And so I can't get it. I'm gonna see about her watching the Gizmo. Appreciate y'all hitting the like. Get a Gizmo's face a little whiz-ipe. A little whiz-ipe. Hey, man, a little whiz-ipe. Hey, tink 'em like bananas, y'all. She do like Nana. You like some Nana? Hold on, wait a minute. You want some Nana? She like the sweetness of that Nana. I can make it rain. And y'all know that's good for poop too. So I like to put that Nana in there, y'all, cause that poop just get the easing on down the road. Ease on down the road. Hey, y'all, how I do that? Ease on down the road. Let me see. Shout out to my sister was 20 in 1969. That's how I learned about the ooh-wee. Hey, Mike, can you imagine that their music, how that their music gonna be around for forever? Can you like is that like them songs is gonna live through our children, like they live through, you know, your youth, and then they survive. You know what I mean? Through your sons, and you know what I mean, your grandchildren, and you know, here I am. I'm 45. She's a baby. But, you know, 30 years from now, when she's listening to the very same songs, it will be over 100 years that they recorded them songs. And I'll put it in her to make sure these songs don't die. You know what I mean? With your children. I'll make sure I make them a staple in her diet. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, she's like, how did you know? Listen, I didn't have no choice. That's all my daddy, like, that's what was played in my house. You know what I'm saying? I remember them songs. Like I remember my mama listening to Minnie Riperton. I remember my daddy sitting there listening to the Temptations Christmas album with his eggnog and his E&J. I remember that. Y'all, I remember my daddy sitting there. It'd be around Christmas time, and he got the eggnog and his E&J. That was his drink. And he'd be sitting there in the living room, right? And he'd be listening, that's ghetto. He'll be listening to the Temptations Christmas album. I remember that. So, you know what I mean? So I'm going to pass that. Now, tradition to me matters, and I think that's where I think a lot of us have gone wrong, y'all. We've gotten away from tradition because, you know, we're in favor of some new modernized world, and we've forgotten that there's room for old school traditions, and you don't have to totally abandon everything from your childhood. You know what I mean? And from another generation, just because it's older, that doesn't mean just because something newer don't make it better. I think that's the best way to say that. I think that's just the best way to say that. Godmama, you come from a generation. Godmama, remember stuff didn't break? Remember you could have that refrigerator? Godmama, I remember we had a deep freezer. That was it was like the one with the latch. That thing was like it was the one. Godmama, these things didn't break. When you bought these things did not break. Like you didn't have to buy a new one every 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no buy no new one. It wasn't no buy no new mattress. Everything. That mattress, you bought one mattress in your lifetime. You slept on that mattress for 20, 30 years. You didn't buy another mattress every 10 years because it went out. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just, you know, just take, wait. Okay. We don't yell at daddy. We work on that. You go tinkle. You're welcome. So yeah, y'all, I just really chat. I just ain't going for it. And that's just the bottom line. Let me see. Shout out to Miss Judy. I know some old songs, Gigi. Some old songs. Gigi? What's that? Let me see. Gold Oldies. What name some Miss Judy that you like. Shout out to that music is is gone forever. These artists are so well, that type of music is gone. Yeah, that's for sure. But you know what though, God mama? You know what? You wanna know something? You wanna know something? It you know how everything comes back around? How we see the hair come back and the clothing come back, and you know what I mean? And we know that they remake all of that stuff. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That may be the only thing that kind of gives me a little bit of hope, because these things tend to come back around. When I was born, my dad bought a deep freezer. Thank you. Once again, Austin dropped the mic. Your father bought one deep freezer. That deep freezer was able to be passed along and keep food froze for the next 50 years. And now all of a sudden, you got to buy one. You know what I mean? You got to buy something new every 10 years, 5 years. You got to keep up with the latest model. Just because it's new, y'all, don't make it better. Like, just because something, and that's what I want my daughter anyway to understand, y'all. Just because something is new, Pumpkin, does not make it better. Just because something is newer doesn't make it better. All right. So I don't want you to get caught up in newer. That's old. Yes, it may be, but that doesn't make it better. God, mama, you could have a coat. You could have a coat. You have one of them old school leather coats. That leather still looking good. That leather and wool still keep you warm. Hey, God, mama, that coat kept you warm 20 years ago, and it keeping you warm now. That don't mean that the coat less warm. So I don't know, man. That's just the old school in me, y'all. That's the old school in me and my infatuation with the old school. I'm 45, as y'all know, but I've got a very old soul. Tinkum? No, we're not doing that. You don't yell at Daddy. You wait, Pumpkin. I'm making your stuff. We have to work on things, y'all, the Gizmo and I. Because if we don't, we will have problems. And Daddy don't like no problems. I will tell y'all this though. She gonna get this morning. This morning we doing No. Tinko. Relax. We're doing cereal. We're doing cereal and fruit this morning. But you better stop fussing, Pumpkin, when you see Daddy putting stuff in front of you. All that just trying to boss me around. I ain't heard my name ain't Jeffrey. Love my daughter, but she got the game messed up. Her got the game all the way messed up. So y'all, I give her a little few pieces of fruit. Y'all see she had the bananas. She likes strawberries as well. So keep that fruit in her diet, because that's going to keep her regular. Sometimes her poop can be really, really hard. So these really, really help. Obviously. And, the natural fiber. So I'll give her that. Let her eat some Cheerios, and you know what I mean. Most of the time she get hot breakfast, but that's just what it is. Let me see. I love the 80s. See, bought that deep freeze. Yeah, them deep freezers wasn't gonna break. Them deep. Hey, my baby, when it took. Hey, my baby, when it took like 4 people to carry them, 4 real men to carry them. Them things were heavy. Like all of that, you know, pushing it. No, you wasn't. I bet you wasn't. Shout out to, I love the 78. Yeah, it was different times. They don't have the talent of Smokey Robinson. No, they don't have his talent. You know what I mean? They don't have his talent, man. They definitely don't have Smokey's talent. No, they don't. However, if and copying, because here's the thing, Smokey is an original. You know what I mean? So anything that come after that, never gonna be quite as good. Smokey's an original. As we know, Smokey's writer, singer, composer, producer, performer. He can, you know what I mean? Like there was nothing that was beyond his capabilities. You know what I mean? When it comes to, you know, when it came to that. You know, just 100% natural. You know, I can't expect nobody to be Smokey. You know what I mean? You know, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. I mean, you know, these people is, you know. I mean, y'all, we talking about the creme de la creme. Just, yeah, you know, we don't, you know, and that's okay. You know, they don't have to be them guys, you know. But you do. But I do think, y'all, because there's a passion, y'all. We got to bring back some love. Like there's a, y'all. I'll tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something, chat. I believe that the lack of love, compassion, and empathy that we have toward each other now, black people, is in the music. I believe that's part of it as well. I believe that music, like, you were drawn towards each other. You were told, you know what I mean? Let's Gizmo doing hands like me. You were, you wanted to come toward one another. You know what I mean? You wanted to be with one another. You wanted to help one another. You wanted to love one another. And so that music is an innate part in that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that the music, you know what I mean, absolutely played a role in the way we see one another. And I believe a lot of black people are tired. I'm talking about real black people. I ain't talking about niggas, man. Real black people are tired. They're fed up now. We've seen enough of it. And so now it's like, okay, you know, because we've seen gangster rap. We've seen guys get rich off gangster rap. We've seen it. However, we haven't seen it benefit our people. We haven't seen, and we have enough evidence now. We have 35 years of evidence. You know what I'm saying? The evidence is in. It hasn't benefited black people overall. It's made individuals black wealthy, and it's damn sure made white Jews wealthy. You know what I mean? It's definitely made them rich. Lori Cohen, Clive Davis, Jerry Heller. Yeah, y'all don't like when I talk like that. Y'all don't like when a black man talk like that. Y'all don't like that. Put a 1 in the chat if you like that. Y'all ain't gonna put no 1. Watch this, Ma. You the only one gonna put a 1 up. Watch this. I'm calling my shot. I'm calling my shot. Ma, you the only one gonna put a 1 in the chat. I'm gonna give it a couple. I'm gonna just slide out the way. But yeah, y'all, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like that to me, that lack of that, I believe that music has really 100% played a role in that. And so, you know, that's why it's easy to speak that way towards each other and about one another, because the music that we've heard tells us, we've been listening to it for so long, it's told us to not care about our women, not care about our men, forget one another, promote individualism, get your money, get your bag. Do you. It's all about individualism, not collectivism, not us. Watch this. Was I right? I'm always right, Ma. Hey, Ma, I never miss. I told you. I told you, Ma. Ma, I know you think I'm a prophet. You don't like no black man talk like that. I don't like no black man talk like that. They don't like no black man talking like no man. They want me to come on here being ignorant, mind, and doing things that are performances, and do something, you know what I'm saying? Do something to crash out. So that way they can have something to run back and tell white folk. So they can say, ooh, I told you he couldn't raise that baby. Hey, man, they can't stand that. And they know I don't be lying. Hey, man. And let the church say amen. Yeah, Gizzy, get by. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Mm-hmm. That's right. Let the church say amen. Gizmo say amen. That's a wrap. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna say, y'all. So, you know, I know what nobody go. See, you see, mine, it's really easy to get them. You know what I mean? It's really easy to get these folks. They red, you can always see them. Gizmo, you want a piece of peanut butter toast? I think I'm gonna get Gizmo a piece of peanut butter toast. Let me see what she do with it. Yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? They don't like that. They don't like that kind of talk. They can't stand. Hey, man, they can't stand me. But they gotta stay because they always they interested to see what happens. Shout out to Miss Judy. I like Prince more than Michael Jackson. Well, you know what? A lot of people thought that was more of a competition than it really was. They were two different artists. Miss Judy. They were two different artists. So, you know, Michael Jackson was probably the best performer that ever lived. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? As far as performing and putting on the show. You know what I mean? You know, everything that he encapsulated with that. But you know, this dude Prince was what? Writing, producing, composing. Yeah, this guy played. Yeah, how many instruments did he play? They say he played like 10 instruments. They say Prince played like 10 instruments. Thank you, Gizmo. She picking up greens. I think he played like 10 instruments or something like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just, you know, Michael didn't do that. Michael, you know what I mean? I don't know if Michael wrote any music either. I don't know that for sure. I know he was talented as hell. So I think there's room for both. Maybe both ways. I think there's room for both. Yeah, I think you can have your cake and eat it too in that regard. I don't You okay, Pumpkin? Hey, y'all, I was listening to I'm Bad the other day. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. Gangster rap. It's rude, disrespectful. Yeah. Yes, it has. And like I said, it has not done what I thought. Our people rap started out clean. And everything went down to. Yep, Mike, because they knew, see, they didn't. You all done? They knew that they could monetize from black degeneracy. They figured that out real soon. They knew that there was a market from it. And once them Jews got behind it in the record label and they started to push it, it was over. And once they really started to push it and really truly get behind it. See, initially they didn't believe in it. You know what I mean? As you know, they didn't believe in it. Yes, Tinkum. They didn't believe in it. They didn't think it would take off. Once it took off, and they knew, you know what I'm saying, and they knew our people, you know what I'm saying, was so easily Here's the thing, we never even owned it. Which is the sad part about it. What? I thought you were done. Do you want some more? Are you confused? Yes. Say yes, Daddy. I'm a girl. I'm confused. Here, Pumpkin. Would you want more? Okay, I thought you wanted some more. I thought you said you were all done. You gonna bite it and just put it back? Now you don't want to put it back? Okay, It's a lot of options.
No.
Okay, you don't know. You just take a little piece. Okay, she just take a little. Okay, now it's all done. Okay, okay. There you go, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you. I know. I get it. Yes, I understand. Hey, y'all see some? Yeah. Hey, she took a little tiny bite off. She's confused. Like I said, she's on her way to womanhood for sure. Yeah, once they figured out, y'all, that they could. Once they figured out that it was big money, and we were able to be the agents of our own demise. Oh yeah, they was off and running at that point. Yeah, it was must see TV at that point. They're like, oh wait a minute, we killing multiple birds with one stone. You know what I mean? We kill them off because if y'all remember correctly, they weren't interested in the cold crush. They weren't interested in special ed. They weren't interested in Public Enemy. They weren't interested in any of the people who could. They wasn't. Y'all, one of the best songs I ever heard was Self Destruction. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best rap songs ever to me. So rap was, so I tell you all the time, rap absolutely was a positive thing. Hey, Mike, you remember that? Remember that? Self-destruction. You had it for self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, y'all were all in the same game. They were actually had some positive. But what they realized once it turned degenerate, once the fouler it got, the more we were willing to debase ourselves, there was never no turning back. There was never no turning back, and we weren't going back. You know what I'm saying? We weren't going back because then they made it profitable, and then you know what I'm saying. Then you have the evolution of it. You know what I'm saying? You have the evolution of it, right? Once again, y'all, the materialism, me. I. Yes, I. Never about we, us. Them. It's always, and if you have to keep, this is why y'all language is so important. And even me with a GED, I have the ability to understand this. How important language is. How important words are. Give me that, team. Thank you. Words matter. They do. They just do. And when you consistently say certain words, when they get locked into your vocabulary, that's it. And that's all you know. And now you repeat them. And now you push them on to other people. And now, with their lack of fathers in the home, to give them the proper instruction about what this stuff is or isn't, and how it's to be viewed, used, and incorporated. And like, yeah, okay, they're saying this, but that's not, a lot of this stuff is just really entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's a poor form of entertainment. It's in a lot of cases. However, it's just entertainment. These people do not live like this. You know what I'm saying? This is what they tell you. We tell black people bad information. Y'all don't like when I'm talking like that. Put a 1 in the chat. Hey, Ma, you the only one gonna put a 1 in the chat again. Y'all don't like that, man. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you hate awesome. Hey, Ma, watch this. Put a 1 in the chat if you hate awesome. Y'all should never let me find this internet thing. I never really truly, y'all, do y'all know I've been doing this? I've been really knowing this stuff and thinking this stuff for years and years and years ago. I lost 2 of them. Y'all know I've been thinking about this stuff. I've been knowing this stuff. I didn't know about the internet, y'all. I was hustling. I was in prison. I didn't know about this. Had I known about this space 10 years ago, I'd have been took it over. These other guys y'all know wouldn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even exist for the most part. Maybe just a few of them. Let me see. DMC Forever Too. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you like DMC? I want to be down. New Jersey. Okay, he's from Jersey. Let me see. Prince of Big Time. Yes, he was. Let me see. Wow, that's out of real. Yep. MJ. No, no, Tinkum. Let me see. Give me that. Let me see. I love music. Stylist, Delphonics. Yes. Yes. Most don't like that music. Yeah. They don't know no better. Hate Awesome. Oh, yeah, they hate Awesome. Yeah, they hate Awesome. Watch this, Maya. Leave the chat if you hate Awesome. You ain't gonna put a 1 in the chat because you don't want me to. If you hate Awesome, leave the chat. There's 9 of y'all in here. Just bust up right now. Just turn off the log. Hey, bye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me see. Yeah, put a. Hey, Miss Judy, yeah, they don't like them. They don't like. But listen, they'll never like. Listen, I'm not here to be liked. See, that's the thing about me. And I'm gonna explain this something very concisely and clearly. Y'all gotta sip that coffee. Gizmo. Mike, can I get Gizmo a sip of coffee? You don't tell me, Mike. Come here, Gizmo. Come here, get some of this coffee. Come here. Come here. I don't care that Mike gonna get mad. I don't care that Mike gonna get mad. I want Maya to see it. She don't tell me what to do. What's it go? My rolling. I know. What is mine? I don't see no emojis from her. I know she's gonna put emojis. Oh, there they go. I'll do it later, Maya. I ain't got to do it for you. Give me this. Give me this box. What is this? Oh, y'all left the toast in the oven. The toast is cooking. I smell it. Come on, Pumpkin. Let's go look at the toast. Hey, Julia, I'll do it. Ma don't tell me what to do. Her emojis don't frighten me. I'm not none of these Kendra G. Kyle. I'll put... Dang it, y'all. Look at that. Look at that toast. Look at them greens, y'all. Them greens been going. Them greens been going all night. Y'all see how they done reduced down even further? Mm-hmm. I like burnt toast. You like burnt toast, Judy? Miss Judy is a weirdo. All the way toast? All the way burnt? All the way burnt? I don't like no burnt toast. I mean, I eat it. I ain't eating that. I gotta take this trash out, man. Hey, y'all watch Gizmo. Don't let nothing happen to Gizmo. All right? Telling y'all right now. Something happen to Gizmo, all hell gonna break loose. Watch him. Gizmo, watch the... You stay in here. I'll be back. Okay. Okay. Daddy be right back. No. Hey, you stay here, Pumpkin. Daddy gotta take trash out. Y'all watch Gizmo? No. Why Gizmo got paintings? Gizmo, stop. Get off that. Y'all, the Fancy drew this. Brought it to the Gizmo. That was very nice. Look at that. Fancy got talent. Look at that, y'all. You want a painting done by Fancy? Hit her up. She's not on it right now, but Fancy did this, y'all. Ain't that really nice? Fancy brought us that when she came to do her interview. I thought that was very, very sweet. I'm going to have to figure out how to frame it, y'all, and keep it, because that's very, very nice of her. She did that. Shout out to Fancy Pants. Listen, get some new words. We get that. You know you're all done. All done don't apply to everything. Come on. You're not all done yet till Daddy say you all done. No. Stop screaming. Stop screaming. You better stop screaming, girl. No, you don't scream like you lost your mind. Nobody hurt you. No. Y'all hear that? Just gonna scram, little brat. Yo, what do y'all think about getting the Gizmo a puppy? Shout out to, let me see. Let me go back through the chats. Yeah, no, my bad. Gizmo would be crashing out by noon for Jinko. That's true. I get what's that? I Gizmo. Lord, my father. Hey, right, that's something your daddy would have did. Here we go. Good. Gizmo, everybody. Hey. Okay, Lounge. There go my sister. How you doing? Okay, Lounge. We still doing our thing? Self-destruction. We headed for self-destruction. I'm going off about this music about today. Appreciate you, OK Lounge. OK Lounge, I had a chance. I saw your post briefly about the black woman that was arrested. I didn't get a chance to comment because my phone had died. But explain a little bit of that in the text, y'all. Listen, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to OK Lounge. You support Awesome. I know y'all hate me. But the people that don't hate me, subscribe to OK Lounge. Hey, OK Lounge, I'll be like, listen, if you hate Awesome, if you like Awesome, put a 1 in the chat. Don't know. I said, watch this, man. Only you gonna put a 1 in the chat. I get some all the time. OK Lounge, I get some. But yeah, if you know what I'm saying. OK Lounge, listen, OK Lounge. What was it? That was a black woman that she was arrested in a whole nother state for a crime that she had absolutely nothing to do with under someone else's different name. It's funny with all of this technology, y'all didn't think. And y'all know, I know about criminal databases, and I'm in them. So I know all about it. You mean to tell me that there was no due diligence by the detectives to make sure they understood exactly who they were picking up? But y'all will say racism don't exist. Y'all will say these things don't exist. That's what people will say. They will use and that's what I say, y'all. That's why I don't have any respect for a man who speaks this way, and nor does anyone in the world, because you're not even man enough to acknowledge the obvious. And if you're not man enough, stop pumpkin. Stop. You're not man enough to acknowledge the obvious, and if you're not man enough to do that, then you got a real problem. And yeah, there's that. Shout out to OK Lounge. Everybody welcome. We just laid back, regular folk, chatting it up. This is facts. Another black woman. Yeah. I saw it on her. Make sure you yeah, OK Lounge. Yeah. She had coffee. No, OK Lounge. I was just mine was gonna get mad. I would have gave it to her anyway, mine. Tell me I don't get the Gizmo no coffee. Nobody better not say I don't get Gizmo no coffee. I get Gizmo what they call that, y'all? When them freeze coffees. No, I won't. OK Lounge, they arrested her, but the one they looking for is a white woman. She is a fair-skinned black. Yeah, thank you. But then, like I said, once again, racism doesn't exist until it happens to them. That's the funny part, y'all. When it happens to them, then it's racism. See, Officer Tatum.
See, Officer Tatum, they will say racism is a product of your imagination and it's not real. But then as soon as somebody, when one of these guys like a Nick Fuentes or something, and they call you a nigger and they talk to you, like you're subhuman, and they speak, they've always felt this way, y'all. They just weren't bold enough to say it. You should be happy, because I've always known these people felt this way. I've been saying this stuff. Y'all, stuff I'm saying on here, I've said for years. I've always said it. Nobody likes you. You think you can. I know it. I don't know how I knew it, but I did. I knew it. So I'm just saying this stuff to the public now, in front of the world. I've always said these things. Nobody like you. You ain't got no friends. They like you as long as they can use you. It's just as simple. As long as they have something to gain from you, you're fine. Come on, take them. As soon as there's nothing to gain, and you cannot be used, excuse me, Tink. You cannot be used, or you cannot be manipulated. They ain't got no use for you. Don't you pick that roach up. You hear me talking to you about pick that roach up. They like you as long as you like it. They like you as long as they can use you. Now, why don't you understand that? And the fact is, listen, y'all, that's the saddest part to me, more than anything. Here you are, a grown man or woman, and you don't see that you're being used. You're a grown man or a grown woman, and you don't see that you're being used. Shout out to OK Lines. I'm glad you put that poster. OK Lines, when are we doing that? Is that next? Make sure you put that in here, so because Maya was asking me about that. We're doing that next Monday, right? See, I always get confused about next Monday. Is next Monday the Monday after next, or is next Monday coming up? You see, I never understand that, y'all. Because listen, I'll give you an example. Today is what? Tuesday, whatever today is. Monday, if you say, okay, come see me on Monday, I know that's Monday coming up. But if you say next Monday, my left-handed brain thinks the Monday after that Monday. Do that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense to y'all, but it makes sense to me. Like if you say, you know what I'm saying, next week. Okay, if it's the beginning of the week, next week. If it's the end of the week, it's still next week. But if you say week after next, you see what I'm saying? Whatever. Let me see. I saw it too. Shaking my head. That's bad. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna go back through my chats because y'all gonna cuss me out. I didn't see anyone cover that story when officer beat that black woman. No, you're never gonna see that. No, you're never. They're gonna show you what they want to see, and even now, so even more. Even more so now, even more. And I'll tell y'all something. This is a good thing. This might sound crazy to y'all. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. This has always happened, as we know, as black people. This stuff has been. Any true black people understand this stuff has been happening in our communities, whether on a local level to national. The local stuff is very rarely even reported, right? It goes largely unreported. Only with the advent of these camera phones, y'all, over the last 10 to 15 years are we able to see this stuff. But black people who were privy to those communities, we've been seeing this stuff. We've always known this stuff. I saw a white officer pull a gun out on my daddy and damn near shoot him when I was about 8. My mother stood in between him and the officer. He would have probably shot my daddy dead right there had my mama not got in the way. I was 7 or 8. I still remember the tears coming down my daddy's face. I still remember that. I told his story. And I realized later on that my father wasn't crying because he was afraid. My father was crying because he felt less of a man in front of his wife and his son. I really remember that. And that's what he wanted him to feel. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. I never get. He was blind. I never get. He was like a blind. He had long white hair. He had a mustache. I remember the officer. Somehow or another, they was called to my aunt's house about something. I can't remember. But there was an argument and woo-de-woo. I can't remember, y'all. It was something. I was young. But I never forget him pulling out that gun. I never forget my mama getting in the way. I never forget it. And there's nobody to ask about it, but I do remember that. And so, y'all, that's the whole. It was at my auntie Cheryl's house, my mama's sister's house. I still remember that to the day I die. He probably would have killed my father right in front of me had my mother not gotten in the way. But see, this world broke my father. It broke him because it was just so much on his plate, and it broke him. It won't break his boy. Shout out to same name but 2 different people. Well, okay, now same name, 2 different people. Okay, you talking about the woman? I didn't see anyone covered. No, they ain't gonna never do that. Same name, 2 people. I talking about the incident in Florida. I didn't see it. Gizzy ready to run. Yeah, I think she gonna be fast. Okay, Lounge. Yes, she is. I saw it too. Shaking my head. Yeah, okay, Lounge. Yes, let me make the thing now. Sorry, I forgot. Yes, please do. So we can definitely make sure we do the proper due diligence. It's the same. Awesome. Okay. Monday, November 10th. Okay, Monday, November 10th, we'll be doing it. Son. Okay, son, what's going on? Appreciate that. Let me acknowledge you properly. Appreciate you for coming through. Monday, November 10th. She put the date up there for you. Okay. Okay, look at my show. Always laughing at me. Yeah, y'all know how to do that. Hey, puppy. Puppy. Y'all think the Gizmo should get a puppy? Is she gonna take care of the puppy? Who would have wanted to tell if the Gizmo gonna take care of the puppy? She keep talking about a puppy. Every time we pass some raggedy mud on the street, I'm like, Pumpkin, don't worry about that mutt. You a mutt. Your daddy's mutt. Hey, you a mutt. You a mutt? Are you daddy's mutt? Mm-hmm. You daddy's mutt. Daddy love you. This little girl changed my life, y'all. Almost got emotional. Almost. Little girl changed my life. She gave me something to care about when I didn't have anything. Besides the dog Lola, she made me. Y'all see that little barrette popping back and forth in the little hair? Yeah, y'all. She gave me something to care about, and yeah. People say what they want about me. It's okay. But, this little girl gave me something to care about. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Don't push my nose. Stop. Get off my nose. Get off Daddy's schnauzer. No. That hurts. That hurts. I'll burn in hell to keep her safe. You better believe it. I'll burn in hell for eternity to keep her safe. I mean that. Play around with it if you want. I wish you white folk, or you whites that hate blacks, or you blacks that hate your own people would come to my door trying to knock in, start talking about taking my daughter. I I wish you would. Your social workers. I wish you would. You wanna see something go viral? That'd be the day. Shout out to you. Okay, now probably thank you so much. I says thank you so much. The puppy will be fine. What? Goodbye. Say the puppy. Gizmo with the puppy. Keep holding on. I'm trying. Gotta hold that line, right? Okay, now this is what I want you to talk about on Monday. Second chances. You gotta kind of lead me, because listen, okay, lines. Listen, I don't color in between the lines. The thing, I just get to. So if you got it, kind of, the lady in you always knows how to redirect a man with a soft hand, because I go on the rap. Y'all know how my lines be. I'm like, wait, what did I say? And you know what I mean? Because I'm doing this stuff in real time, y'all. So I never really know what I'm gonna say. I just be being me, but yeah, y'all. It's yes, just kind of lead me. No, you're not getting this. You don't run me. Put a 1 in the chat if Gizmo don't run Daddy. Hey, Miss Ediva, Grand Rising. Good morning. How you doing? You at work? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to OK Lounge. No, bro. We not gonna let her let you crash out. I appreciate it. But I tell you something, OK Lounge. White folk come to my door trying to look for this little girl. Y'all see I be getting ignorant, then God get me. And y'all know, did y'all see I was being ignorant yesterday? And I said, y'all don't tell me what to do. I grabbed that damn hot ass Jiffy pan. I said, oh. That Jiffy pan was hot than all out, dog. Let me see. Shout out to OK Lines. It's gonna go smooth. I can handle your crack. Handle me. Shoot. Let's see. Shout out about it's gonna be sad day when they come knocking at your door, take your bed. Woo wee. Woo wee. Yeah, they don't like, they be trying to. People say, well, they used to tell me that when I was in the shelter. We don't want to have to call anybody. Y'all, I wish y'all could see them videos. I was having, man, who you think you? Listen, my heart don't pump fear. Y'all don't scare me. What is you talking about? Listen, you want to know something to go on? I'm not none of these coward black men that you know run around here scared of white folk and what they gonna do and not do. My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. I'm God's child. I'm God's child. Who you think you talking to? Oh, they're gonna take her. You know what I'm saying? Man, you ain't gonna take shit from me. Get to take it. Please, out of my face. Care nothing about your white European system. Shit, that's what's wrong with our people. Black men running around here scared, cowering in corners. I don't cower. I'm too stupid to cower. Y'all know what I do? Shoot. Gizmo. I heard something, y'all. That's what that is. Shoot. Gizzy. Shoot. Shoot. Hey, y'all. I don't listen, man. Dig this here, man. All of that book breaking do y'all know? Listen. Depending on who you ask and what the numbers are, black people have been over here for a minimum of 1619, and some people believe we go back to 1440 as far as being on the shores of North America. Through that time, can y'all imagine? We cannot even imagine the what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, y'all. anxiety and the stress that has been filled within us for all of those centuries, and somebody cared enough about me to stand and to fight so that I wouldn't have to, so that I could have it just a little bit easier. And you mean to tell me that I'm not going to repay that back? Y'all put the pinky up. What? That's why I really hate, and I know I'm on the phone, ladies, but I'm gonna say that's why I hate a lot of these blacks to talk like that. Take a lot of these blacks. Somebody sacrificed for you to be able to speak on YouTube. Somebody sacrificed for you to have the 2.5% of wealth that you do have. Somebody sacrificed for you to be able to walk around largely free. You know, marginally, right? Somebody sacrificed. Somebody's blood was shed. Somebody's body was broken. Somebody's life was taken. And you owe nothing? You don't have an obligation to, you feel no sense of duty? Everybody's not a warrior. I get that. Fighting ain't for every man. Every man's not on the front lines. I get it. Every man is not meant to galvanize and lead men and the troops in the battle and to be there for the deaths. And I get that. Every man cannot process blood and pain. And I get that. The least you could do is respect the sacrifice of others. That's the least you could do. And to say, you know what? I'm not going to talk bad about them, right, wrong, or indifferent. Let me ask y'all a question. Put a 1 in the chat or get out of my chat. I don't care if it's down to 2 people. Do you hear any white people, any Jewish people talk bad about their ancestors? I'm gone. I'm gone. Ah, shit. Ah, I hate it. Do you hear any? I'm a nigga with a GED. I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. Do you hear any critique of their ancestors and the people that came before them? Whether it be in books or not, do you hear any critique upon them? I'm gonna get out the way. I'm gonna get mad. So y'all know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm just gonna shoot so I don't get mad. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna come on back. I'm gonna scroll to the top because y'all gonna piss me off. Shaking. Hey, Edva, I already spoke to you, but I can always speak again. Hey, Miss Edva. That's just how they speak in the soft tone. What did I say, Maya? You don't have to talk. Real talk. Okay, Lions? That's all we do over here. They should have received reparations, not us. 100%. They should have. They should have been. And this is, and I'll take it a step further. This is why I have such an obligation to fight for things like that, because They're not here. And so I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. Because no other race of people let it go. No other race of people let it go. They didn't care. They wanted respect. They wanted their people acknowledged. Right? Okay, I got one in there. Trista, I got one in there. Oh, yeah. I said, y'all said when I said get out of my chat if you can't put no one in the chat. What y'all will never hear. Why? Because they understand a sense of duty and responsibility to their ancestors, even if they believe their ancestors were wrong. You're not going to hear them. It's not their place to chastise their ancestors and their decisions, because they knew that they had to make the decisions that were available to them at the time, and they took advantage of the opportunities. So that way they had long-standing plans. They had long-standing ideas, and they were trying to set up a system that would benefit. They were long-thinking, far-thinking people. Y'all have no idea how diabolical the European is. Y'all have no idea how diabolical the white man is. You don't even know. You don't want to listen to a nigga with a GED because you don't like the way I talk, and you don't like the fact that some white that you were taught differently in some white college, or some black man with a white man's piece of paper. You know what I mean? Like a Thomas Sowell can get up there and, you know what I mean, and articulate himself, and he can say things that white people want to hear, and he has a bunch of subscribers, and that's what black people like window dressing. Black people like that. That's niggas. They like that. You can impress niggas with that. See, you can't impress me with that. I'm a actual facts. Only thing I'm impressed by two things, ladies and gentlemen under the sound of my voice. Two things. Actual facts and results. Two things, y'all always do that. Two things impress me. Actual facts and results. I ain't impressed by nothing else. You can't talk to me. You can't get through to me. You can't reach me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Chad Jackson and Whitlock and Anton Daniels and Angry Man and the rest of these cornball blacks that have the ability to sit back and judge another man's performance. Nigga, when you had an opportunity, if you didn't think that they did a good job, why didn't you do something? Gizmo, what are you doing? Give me that. That's my problem, y'all. That's my problem. If you thought something was wrong, why didn't you do something to improve upon a design? No, you want to sit back and judge the black men who were in the fight, who were in it 50, 60 years ago. When you couldn't even, when it was, y'all, we talk about sundown towns. Listen, OK Lounge from the South, you black women know what I'm talking about. It was a time when black people couldn't even be caught outside. Niggas had to be in the house. And you may not still have been safe, but you had to be in the house. At least you had a chance. Can y'all imagine that? That fear and anxiety of having to, you know what I mean? And that you don't even know nothing about that. You largely unmolested in that way. In the house, that's really a long time. You're probably about safe. When you get driving your car, we already know it's a coin flip. Because the traffic stop, a minor, if you're going too fast or rolling stop, somebody stop me from lying. You're going too fast, you're going too slow. They can pull you over just about anything. Registration, you're on your way to get your registration. You're absolutely going on your way to get your plates. Your plate is well, I'm going away to get it. One thing leads to another. Qualified immunity. Yeah, Ben Crump gonna show up and get a check, and that nigga always gonna show up and chase a check. I hate that nigga. And any black like him. I hate him. Nigga show up to get a check. I spoke on him before. I know I ain't lying. 400 million is net worth. I thought it was 100. Mine said that nigga got a net worth of $400 million off dead black bodies. You don't see him go to court. He ain't going to court to get no facts and get nothing out. That nigga gonna show up with a bunch of niggas. They gonna stand around him. He gonna have a family speak. Breonna Taylor, just ask Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, name him. He'll always show up. He'll show up with a bunch of niggas. Everybody looking like they about to do something. You niggas ain't gonna move nothing. You niggas gonna take a check and get the fuck on. That's what you gonna do. To the next black body jump. To the next. Then you gonna have your people contact them. You gonna show up. You gonna take that settlement. That nigga gonna take that settlement. Am I lying? I know y'all don't like me. Y'all don't like no real black man. Y'all like me. Y'all don't like me, man. Y'all don't like me. They don't like me, Fancy. Fancy Pants in here. Hey, Fancy Pants. They don't like no real black man. Y'all want me to kowtow and lick boots. That's what y'all want. Y'all don't like no black man standing tall. And Fancy, I showed them the what's the name you brought, Fancy, I showed them the picture you brought when you came over, with your nice picture you drew us. I say, listen, make sure y'all get it Fancy if you want her to paint y'all something. Fancy made this. Gizmo put her hands on it. I had to find it. It was a roach crawling in the back of it. A roach. Hey, Fancy, a roach found its way into the crevice. It did. But I dusted that roach on up out of there. Shout out to Fancy. Look at that, y'all. Look at what Fancy did. Fancy, I need 15% of any but yeah, y'all make sure y'all holler at Fancy and get y'all one of her fancy draws. And I thought that was very, very nice. She didn't even ask me to promote it, but I'm just a real guy. So y'all make sure y'all get some of Fancy's artwork. She is very, very talented. She did something for us, and we're very, very grateful. I have to figure out a way to put pictures up, y'all, to make this place more of a home. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure that stuff out. Fancy, that roach was crawling over in it. It was a nice size one, too. I said, man, what the fuck is you doing? I woke up. Hey, y'all. I said, man, hey, man, what the fuck? It was this morning. I said, hey, man, what the fuck is you doing? I swear to God, Jay, I know I ain't lying. I swear to God. That motherfucker, I look. And y'all know how you do this? When you get to squinting this shit, y'all don't sleep. Hey, man, what the? And I pointed. I can't take how much time this fuck. Where you going? Come here. Come here. Hey, y'all, where Gizmo thought she was going? Hey, y'all, where Gizmo thought she was going? Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, you know how to go. Hey, motherfucker. I killed that nigga so fast. Hey, Fancy, I put the... But, hey, El Cheap, I killed that motherfucking roach that was crawling in Fancy painting, right? Fancy, y'all make sure y'all shout out Fancy Painting. Portraits by Awesome/Fancy. That's the website. That's what it should be anyway. With 7 these Fancy, I need 20%. Did I go from 15? I'll take 17. And shout out to Fancy. Y'all make sure y'all go holler at Fancy Love and get y'all one of her nice. We're going to start doing that. We're going to make sure we can start promoting little stuff here and there. We're going to create our own little economy. El Cheapo do things too. We're going to make sure we create our own little economy. That's what we're going to do. That's how you do that. That's how Jews and everybody else figure this out. And that's what we're going to do. I'm Fancy's manager. Fancy's dead. I don't know why. I didn't say nothing. Like and subscribe. Hey, Gizmo Fancy in here. Say hi, Fancy. Let me see. Chat, feel free to support. They hate a black man. They hate me, Fancy. They ain't gonna. Shout out to Lesson. Okay, I know you at work, Edler. Niggas ain't gonna put no one in the chat for nothing real, though. They ain't gonna put no chat. But I'm gonna shoot. And y'all, I was talking about it. Somebody, if the folk come up trying to take Gizmo, what's gonna happen? Shoot. Y'all be shoot. Y'all didn't see me do this. Y'all see the nigga slide. This the nigga slide. Oh, Gizmo like that. No, I'm not about to keep dancing with you. No, I'm not doing that. No. Okay, one more time. One more time for the Gizzy. She want to dance with daddy. Like, all right, I don't like all that. I don't like all that mushiness. No, that ain't gonna get you nothing. Stop. Attitude. That'll get you in trouble. I know you got a cool, handsome dad. Just be thankful. 600 million. My, what the, my, you can't. My, what the. My, you told me it was 400 3 weeks ago. This nigga, man. Hey, y'all. I ain't about to go there, man. Y'all gonna make my head hurt. Stop, Gizmo. Get out of there. Get out of them cabinets. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. That's. We're gonna create our own ecosystem. We're gonna create our own ecosystem, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. I've already figured it out. We're gonna create our own ecosystem. We're gonna start to create our own ecosystem piece by piece. Yep, we're gonna start. Well, we just dealing out, and so I can largely phase a lot of people out. Look at her, y'all. Look at her, she likes that. Hey, yo, why Gizmo like the ignorant stuff? Why she like the ignorant? Yo, there's something wrong with this baby. I'm trying to tell y'all, she likes stuff that's ignorant. Look at her, y'all. She like a little monkey. She like a little pet monkey. All right, get on, Gizmo. I'm not about to, listen, I'm not here to entertain. No, I'm not about to keep doing that. No. I'm running. Let me see. 600 million. Okay, Pumpkin. That's loud. This is beautiful. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did a good job on that painting. Okay, Lines. I'll do much better art than that. I believe that. Thank you. Okay, now yellow. Fancy says she's dead. El Cheapo in the house. Appreciate you, my sister. Cheapo, make sure you send me some stuff so I can look at your ornaments and stuff, so I can make sure I promote your ornaments for your Christmas stuff. Y'all make sure y'all shout out to Cheapo. Cheapo, 17%. Don't play with me. Don't play with a nigga's cut. Or we will send people to the West Coast. Of course, you're welcome. This is facts. El Cheapo will do. We'll do lounge. Fancy ladies, I hope you all doing well. Sending peace, love, and light. Appreciate that as usual. Bro, I put the link for the live. Bro, I put the link for the live Monday. Okay, Lines, what do that mean? You gotta break this down. You put the link. Where did you put it? I don't know how to do that. Like, tell me exactly what to do. Okay, going like me and the sister OK Lives. I'm coming to Mississippi. Click the link. Fancy love. It's more of an interview, inspirational talk on my channel. Click the link. How do you do that? Okay. Looking forward to it. Okay. The link is not. Oh, that's the link. Okay. Now, so what do? Do I snapshot it? Do I snapshot it and then keep it? Like, I don't know what to do. Do I keep it in my pocket? What do I do? It works for me. Yeah, okay, Lance, you got to tell me what to do. Do I click it now? Shoot. Hey, Fancy, you should have seen that roach crawling across your painting. That roach. Hey, Fancy, I swear to God. Y'all, y'all think I'm lying about that roach? I pointed at it, y'all. I said, hey, motherfucker. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all hear Richard Pryor? I think my voice is like Richard Pryor. Hey, motherfucker. What the, no, you just will come to. Okay, y'all got to tell me about it. You and them damn roaches. I know. Damn roaches. Fancy bought. I didn't have roaches till Fancy got here, y'all. I didn't want to put that out there. But I think it's time for me to be honest. When Fancy did that interview, I had roaches. Fancy bought them roaches with her. Fancy, I think they jumped out. Your pot, you didn't mean it, but I noticed, Fancy. I didn't really want to say nothing because I didn't really want to put you out there like that. But them damn roaches. I didn't have no roaches largely chat till Fancy came over to do that interview. If y'all look back at the video, when Fancy came, she bought them roaches with her. Y'all think a nigga crazy. Shit. My stomach, man. What, Fancy? Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that? Oh, okay. My bad. Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't, nothing. Okay, Limes. Well, you wasn't supposed to hear that Fancy bought them roaches when she came to do the interview. So you wasn't supposed to hear that. So that was, shout out to Fancy. More gonna come out tonight. Keep talking. Well, it was already, I mean, shit, Fancy. I wake up killing them every damn morning. Flute Bay, hey, how you doing? Flute Bay, hey, sister. Grand Rise, Gizmo, Flute Bay in here. Gizmo, Flute Bay in here. A little happy ass. They, I don't like no overly happy baby. Just wave one time. One time. One wave. Okay, all that extra waving. But yeah, Flute Bay, I was trying to, Fancy bought them roaches with her, but we wasn't, when she came to do my interview, but you gonna act like you didn't hear that. I didn't have roaches till Fancy came to do her interview. And then now I got roaches. Shout out to Flute Bay, make sure you, shout out Fancy. I want to make sure all my sisters see. I'm gonna make sure Fancy do paintings, and so I want y'all sisters to make sure y'all support. Fancy do painting. This one she do roach painting too. Fancy, can you paint a picture of a roach? That's what a roach was in the back. I don't know if they laid no eggs in there. It might be some larvae in there, but we ain't gonna worry about that though. Shout out to Grand Rising. Welcome to the chat. This is Facts. Okay, Lon, I just keep it listening. Okay, Lon, I got to listen. I cannot tell a lie. Let me see. Fancy bought them. And y'all remember Fred Sanford said, they said, Lamar asked him why he don't like them, why he don't like the Puerto Ricans. They brought them cockroaches with them. They brought them cockroaches with them. I'll paint you one. What is that? That ain't no rope. Say it again. I'll paint you one. Stay here, family. They wasn't here till you got here. They was your family. Then they came over to my plus spot. Please call me Gwen. Okay, now it's you. It won't be my pleasure, Miss Gwen. It'll be my pleasure. Now, Miss Gwen, can you check Fancy about them roaches she bought? Can we the roach gate, the roach fiasco. Look at Gizzy legs. Gizzy legs. Hey, y'all, she likes this stupid stuff. Gizzy legs. Why does she like stupid stuff, y'all? Look at that. She likes this stuff. It's weird. I don't understand this baby, y'all. Like, she likes this stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's really weird to me how she just likes ignorant stuff. Where did she get this from? Look, see what I'm saying? I don't know about this baby. Something wrong with this pup. Let me see. Please know. People know me from YouTube. Call me Gwen. That'd be my pleasure, Miss Gwen. Yes, indeed. Everything is made so cheaply nowadays. Yes, it is, Flute Bay. I ain't getting it. Her dad ignorant. What? Ignorant. Hey, I like how you spelled it too. Ignorant. That's hey, okay, now know you. Listen, know you black. Yeah, that's it. Ignorant. Yeah, y'all right. Ain't no lies about that. Y'all think Gizmo got some of that ignorantness in her too? You ain't gonna be ignorant, is you? I hope she don't. I'm like, Pumpkin, you ignorant. Don't be ignorant. No man. Look at Fancy. She always co-signing something. Fancy co-signing. Fancy, TBA, there was a misunderstanding. Pumpkin, no, you're not about to yell at me. No, I'm not about to, no. I'm not no damn, no. How you ask daddy? You don't just, please say please. Please. Okay. Don't yell at me to pick you up. Let me see here. That is your. Yeah, hey, I'm hoping y'all to see. Cause I'm like, listen, man, listen. You a girl, sit down, okay? Ain't listen. Here's the rule: ain't but room for one me. All right. Listen, I'm raising ladies. I'm gonna be with a lady. Ain't room but for one me. That's enough. Gizmo, remember we worked on one high. There's one wave. Hello. One high. Okay, no, that's extra. That's extra. No. That's too extra, Pumpkin. You're overly high. No. I gotta check these brains. Hey, y'all, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, ignorant. This nigga's ignorant. Ignorant ass nigga. This nigga's ignorant. Y'all ain't never lied. Y'all ain't never lied about that. I'm gonna tell you something. What I believe in, I die for. All that trying to, all that walking around in fear, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, wondering about what will and won't happen. You know, white folk got me cowering in corners. All I know is, shoot. Hey y'all, where did that come from? Shoot. Yes, Tinkum. I gotta clean up, Pumpkin. Daddy have to clean up. I gotta clean up, baby, because we're gonna go meet up with this lady, y'all. We're gonna go see about this lady potentially watching the Gizmo. And we're gonna check and see how that manifests, works out. I'm gonna check that out, y'all, and see. Shout out to Okay Lines. One of y'all gonna get my bro, baby. Listen, I sure want one. I know how to. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah. That's facts. That is facts. That's facts. I definitely want one. That's all I need. I need somebody to, and just in case he turned out to be a loser. I'm just teasing. Shout out to, you can never teach her how to be a lady. You right, Mom, but you know what I mean? You know, you do the best you can. Listen, I got certain rules and principles that I believe in, and you know what I mean? And, hey, listen, this is what daddy expect. You know, you sit this way and you move this way, and this is that, and this is that. And, obviously, I don't know how to model it. You know what I'm saying? But, yep. So, yeah, but yeah, she's definitely, there's no doubt about that. Like, you do the best you can. But, I got some rules and regulations around this mother, as you already know, or else it'll be shoot. I hate the tongue, dog. What tongue? What is this? I didn't do that today. Did I? Did I do the homosexuals? I didn't do that today. Awesome, about to do a check. You think I need? You say I'm about to get a check, flew back. How much? I do need a check. Hopefully, you find a good, wholesome woman soon. Think so? princess needs that. This is facts. Let me see. Shoes out of OK Lives. Let me see. You just did. Listen. Did I? I didn't do this. Talking about the gays. I ain't talking about the gays. Did I do it? And you look at my tongue anyway. You gonna like it and look at it. You talking about? Y'all look at Gizzy. It's Gizzy smiling, y'all. Hey, you little helicopter pup. Let's see. You did a mess a minute ago. I didn't, Fancy. I didn't do it that time. Did I? Well, so what? Look at it again. You don't tell me what to do. See that, Fancy? When I put my chest out, that's how you know I'm. That's how. Tell me what to do. A shout out to. She said shit. I thought she did. You know, I thought she said, "Oh, shit," a couple times. Oh shit. I said, "You saying? Oh, this was yesterday, y'all. You heard it too, didn't you? Gizmo, where you learn that language?" Y'all, listen, yesterday, I swear to God, y'all, I said, "What you say?" Because y'all know me, I don't think she know nothing. And then I said, "What you say?" And I thought she said, "Oh, shit." I said, "What?" And I said, y'all know how you, because y'all know it take me a minute for it to register through my mental. I said, "What you say?" And I said, and she kept saying, "Oh, shit." I said, "What?" And so, but I said, "Nah, she ain't saying it." But I thought that was it. It's funny you picked that up. You better watch your mouth. I don't play that. You saw that. What did I do annoying? I didn't talk about the gays. I didn't do that. I did. Yes, I heard. You ain't heard nothing, okay. You ain't heard nothing, Gwen. When did you hear it? I know she said it yesterday. It's your fault. What is my fault? Bro, stop cussing her. When did I cuss? Do I cuss a lot? Did I don't remember cussing. That's all I know. Let's see. Fancy. Let me see. And we were just talking about that yesterday. It was all day. See, them kids is cussing. I ain't taught her to cuss. Gizmo, is you cussing? What bad influences you been around? That's from that damn daycare, y'all. That's what happened. Them kids in there. Them ghetto babies. Them ghetto babies. And you just started dancing with her. She was saying, "Oh, shit." Was she? Let me see. Who deemed that is cussing or cursing? I don't know. Something wrong with your brain today. What? I didn't do. Listen. Do you cuss? Are you cussing? You didn't mean it? Okay. She said, "Uh-oh." Okay. Did you cuss something? You didn't do it? Okay. What you drop? You dropped something? Okay. Okay. Drop. Hand it to Daddy. Yeah. I don't like no cussing baby. Shout out to who deemed that as cussing. I guess our parents, when they go upside our head. I guess like that would be mine. So let me see. I call it the European language. But hey, you want some juice? Now I heard that. Now that I heard. Now ain't nobody gonna tell me what I did. Gizmo, you watch your mouth. I heard that. I got that. Now ain't nobody gonna tell me. Now I know. Now let me tell you. I know when I hear something. Stop it. I ain't gonna have all that. Oh, there's gonna be a lady around here. Shout out to okay, not you. But you were raised in a black hole, so you got cussed out. That's facts. Well, I don't know about just fine, but just yeah, hell yeah. You got your listen, let me tell you something. You got cussed out. That's what it was. You was a motherfucker. You was a bitch. You was, oh, ain't no telling what you was. Shit. They still kept the lights on, kept a roof over your head, and protected you. Parents wasn't perfect, man. And that's why I always say, y'all, we shouldn't be sitting in judgment of our parents. Y'all know how I can prove it? Let me tell y'all how I can prove it. Once again, this is not just me talking. My father killed my mother and he killed himself. I can hate my daddy. I don't. My father was weak. In the moment, this world broken. It's not my job. I can't judge my father. So if I can't judge my father for killing my mama and killing himself, how can I sit here? Like, that's what I'm trying to say, y'all. That's how deep that is to me. I don't judge my daddy. I don't like what he did. Guess I wish my parents was here. I wish he could have held on a little bit longer. But if I don't judge my father, who are y'all to judge y'all parents? They're not perfect. They err. And as long as they did not molest you, they didn't sell you they didn't sell your body, they didn't let men come in and out the house, you know what I'm saying, and misuse you, you know what I mean, and they kept you safe, they fed you, they clothed you, they did the best they could. You know what I'm saying? It's up to, you know what I mean? You know, they're not perfect. So what you want? You know what I'm saying? You want something that's not realistic. You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I mean? And, you know, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. When kids always talking about, my mama did it. I wish you would have did it. Yeah, okay, well, you do better. Since you think I didn't do something, you do better. You show me that you can do a better job, and let's see how you do. And I hope that you do. But we are not perfect parents. None of us. You know what I mean? All that trying to be perfect. I'm not. So I ain't playing them games, Gwen. I bet I ain't playing them games. The white man deep is a curse. I can believe that. My parents didn't cuss me on my siblings. Oh, okay, you was lucky, fancy. Not one bad word, see it? Wow, that's beautiful. That ain't the average black household. I'm sure you know that. Oh, you either fancy? Okay, you either okay, like, okay, yeah. We listened and did what we were supposed to do. That's beautiful. I did not. And that's real. That's just facts. Okay, man. I was raised black as hell, but I didn't grow up in a cussing household. Yeah. It's a great thing, you know what I mean? Listen, believe you me. And so, like I said, once again, so you was able to take that, you know what I mean? You know, but I'm sure, Fancy, you didn't agree with everything your parents did. There may be some things when you look back and you parcel, you know what I mean? You pick apart. That's why I say it's not our job to judge our parents. We've gotten to this point where we think that we can judge our parents. And I don't believe that we have that right. I really, truly do not believe that we have that right. I mean that, y'all, to the core. I was dating a woman, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I was seeing it, and I thought it could be, once again, her lack of respect for her parents. I couldn't get behind it. You think that you think you have a right to judge your parents, and I don't believe that you do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear you talk bad about your parents. I don't, because they're not perfect, and they did mess up, and they didn't do everything that was proper, and they did, you know what I mean? They did err. They did, you know what I'm saying? Do things incorrectly. I get all of that. You know what I'm saying? But if they did the things that I just named, and she could always check them off, then you got to let it go. You know what I'm saying? You got to let it go. I said, listen, my daddy killed my mama, and he killed himself in front of my siblings in their own house. It was on a street called Burwood. When I got out of prison, there was still the blood on the wall. You can still see the dried up blood on the wall. Right? You can still see it. Can't nobody tell me nothing, dog. Can't nobody tell me nothing. So if I don't judge my father for that, who are you to judge your parents? Who are you? Miss Know-It-All, Mr. I've grown up and I know differently, and I've got this and this. What? Who are you to judge your parents? Who made you? You are your father's seed. I don't know what happened to the world, y'all, where they think a man is not the seed, and Google says it's the activator. I have no idea, but I ain't getting off into that. You, your father's seed, you come from your mother's womb, which is the closest you can get to heaven on earth. It's through the womb of a black woman. And you mean to tell me that you got the audacity to try to judge your parents for their mistakes or missteps or whatever you may be, because you have no idea what they were dealing with in that moment and what they had to do in order to survive. in order to make a way for you. Because parents don't always tell us everything. And nor should they. Get up out of my face. Y'all don't like no black man cooking like this. Y'all don't like no black man cooking, man. Yeah, the cussing shouldn't be normal. I agree with that, Fancy. It definitely shouldn't be normal. We have normalized it. That is facts. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Gwen. We definitely should do better. That's why I don't cuss my children out. I never will. Shout out to you, Fancy. Adults have to grow up, heal from past hurt, and live your best life. I do agree with that. Gotta let some things go. Where I told you that therapy will help you. Never. I die first. I die first. I die first. I shoot. Gizmo looking at my head, y'all. Never. Nobody could ever. Can't dissect me with those blunt little tools. That helps somebody regular. Never a nigga like me. But I will tell y'all what does help. Being able to share what I've been through and be able to give it to people so that way they can use something from it and you know what I mean, be able to, process some things and go through. But like I say, y'all, telling y'all what truly the lessons that I got from that. If I don't judge my parents, then you have no right to judge yours unless they did something heinous to you. You know what I'm saying? If they did not do anything heinous to you, then they did the best that they could. And so, there's that. And anything else I think y'all I think is incorrect. And I know I got people in the back listening, you know what I'm saying, is that a third. But I'ma still shoot. I'm like Gizzy talking about. Hey y'all, why Gizzy get excited? What is up with the get? Now she gonna get up, Lord. Okay, nobody told you to get up. Okay. All right, don't try to steal the show. That's the main thing. Okay, come here, sit down. Wait a minute. No, you're knocking things over. See, look at things were just fine till you got up. See what I mean? That's why Daddy have to help you because you don't know what you're doing. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? The realest guy on YouTube. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I'm often imitated, I'm sure, but I'm never duplicated. And let's see here. Gizmo, because the Gizmo and I have to keep it moving shortly. Shout out to, I don't agree. I agree. I don't believe in therapy. I have my reasons. Yeah. It's not for everybody. Like I said, however, if some people can get something from it, then I'm sure that's not the, you know what I mean? I'm sure, you know what I mean, that they can get something from it. Shout out to OK Lines. Talking to strangers on the internet may help you release, but like I say, it's not, that's a great thing, Gwen. Like I said, it's not. I want to really share what I've been through so that way someone else can get something from it. You know what I mean? I think, and like I said, an ability to be able to help my daughter so she can know exactly what I experienced and why. Gizmo, stop. Like I said, it's kind of like my journal. Stop screaming. No, you're not going to do what you want to do, Pumpkin. Here go Rufus. You stop it. You got to get dressed anyway. Let me see. No, sit still. Shout out to Fancy. I feel in my heart that he'll go if his daughter feel the need for him to go. She gets a. Why would I go to therapy? Y'all stop talking about therapy. I'm not going on therapy. That's that. Shout out to we grew up on a fight the power type rap. These kids growing up on sexual degeneration, degenerate, and killing each other. Type way, this is facts, and that has absolutely played a part in our inability to care about one another, to empathize with one another. The music has 100% played a part in that, and like I said, blacks have largely been unbeneficial from it. Only a few blacks have made some money, and largely we've made white Jews rich from it. And I mentioned that previously, Flute Bay. I don't know if you were in here. I mentioned Clive Davis and Lawyer Cohen and Jimmy Iovine and Jerry Heller. Yep, and all the rest of them Jews have gotten rich off the backs of our people, and we've allowed them to monopolize. We didn't even keep it to ourselves. We put them in positions in order to run the very business that should have been ours, and we made them rich in the process. How y'all like that? But y'all don't like no black man talking like that, though. Shout out to OK Lines. Let me see. A divine intervention won't happen. Shout out to OK Lines with the heart. A divine intervention. Never. I set up an appointment with a therapist and met her, and she was about 3. And that's a good one. Yeah, ain't that something? You gonna that I don't blame you, Flube. Here you are, let's see, 300-pound therapist. Yeah, that's exactly what you need in your life. She can't even manage her own life, and she gonna tell you something about what you going through. Yo, there's very few people have experienced what I've experienced, and so you don't have the ability to dissect me. You really truly don't, and you know what I'm saying. That's just and like I say, I'm a man's man. I ain't going out like that. Shout out to my therapy. Young white people BS. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things, you know what I'm saying? That, like I said, and here's the thing. If it can help, I always tell it is if you're a black woman, you need to go to a therapist. I suggest you go to a black woman. I suggest black people really go to therapists that look like them. If you truly, really, really think you need to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling them, you know what I mean? I really, truly believe that you should go if it's something that's going to be beneficial for you. Initially, I said that on Kendra G, y'all. That's the only thing that I believe on the internet I take back. And I apologize for that. I told black men therapy was for suckers or something along that line. I should have never said that. Brother, if you need to go, you need to go. If you need to get the help, black man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I should have never told, because as long as you go into a black man, you know what I'm saying? And, hopefully he can be a real black man and, you know what I mean? And be able to, help you assist, you don't want nobody else messing around in your brain. Black people should see black therapy. Now that I agree with Fancy 1,000%. Yeah, we're 100% in agreement there. Blessed they all. Absolutely OK Lounge. Your therapist was born in the year 2000. Right. You 25 years old. You got the nerve to try to, you were born black. You got the nerve to try to dissect what I've been through. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that. Shout out to Fast. I don't even go into white people for nothing unless it's a job. Listen, and that's the one thing. And listen, and it's funny you said that, man. That's why, you know what I'm saying? This is why. Gizmo, give me that. Give me that, pumpkin. That's dangerous. Give me that. Thank you. I don't trust you with this thing. Oh, this thing. Look at this. That was from her little first birthday. And so that's dangerous, but I'm going to keep it for her. No, you cannot have that, pumpkin. Yeah, and that's, you know what I'm saying? This is why we have to be able to employ our people. This is why I'm trying to get this YouTube thing popping, y'all, because I want to create my own ecosystem so I can employ my people. Gizmo, stop. There are certain people that I wish, and they know who they are. Do you know what I'm saying? If they don't know who they are, then I haven't let them know. But I believe like there's certain people who I wish to be able to put in certain positions in order to that they may benefit because they've been around here from the beginning. I don't want no new people. I don't want no new editors. I don't want no new I don't want no new people coming around. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You weren't there from the beginning. I want the people that started. I want the people that if they were good enough to get me here, then you know what I'm saying? Because I believe y'all, we're gonna make a major jump next year. And so I really truly believe that. And so I wish to be able to help my people, the black women that have been here from the beginning, the black women that were supporting me when we was just, 3, 4, 500 of us, and when the lives was 3 or 4 of us, and you know what I mean, they were coming over, and they, you know what I mean, they were messing with us, and you know what I mean, like, I really, you know what I'm saying, I want the people that were here from the beginning. I don't want new people that figured me out when I had 50,000 subs, or, you know what I'm saying, 100,000 subs, or, you know what I mean? I don't, I appreciate your support. And maybe you didn't know me. You know what I'm saying? And that's that and the third. But it's easy to like somebody when they, you know what I mean, when they're in that position. But I'll just stick with the people in terms of those are the people that I really wish to put in positions wherever they be in the country. You know what I'm saying? In order to put them in positions so that way, you know what I mean, they can benefit as well, because there's too much money to be made on this thing. Y'all, I swear to God, had I would have known this internet thing existed 10 years ago, I'd have been the king of this. I would have been the king of it. These guys can't hold a candle to me. They're not like they don't have my charisma, my showmanship and pizzazz. You know what I'm saying? No, it's talented brothers, y'all. I'm just teasing. But however, you know what I'm saying? Overall encompassing my story and you know what I'm saying, and what I've, these guys, a lot of these guys, y'all are just talking. You know what I mean? They're not going to really show. They're going to get online and they're going to say some stuff, but they're never going to really have the result. They're never really going to show you in real time what it truly looks like, and what it really looked like from the beginning. So y'all see a lot of this stuff, and y'all get to go along with the ride and the journey, and y'all get to see, you know what I'm saying, exactly, what it is in real time, as opposed to somebody just getting online and, you know what I mean, saying, telling you some things and having information for you. I got more than that for you. Shout out to Flupe. That lady needed therapy, weighing 300 pounds. She was surprised that I canceled my sessions. And she was a short black, oh yeah, so she really a cold 300 pounds. Yes, it's facts. You need therapy. Fatso. Yeah, you need therapy. Hey, I missed this one food bag. I used to, when I get on the bus every month, it's one fat broad. She couldn't stand me. She would rub up against me. She had nerdy. Her belly used to rub on Gizmo's on Gizmo's stroller. She wouldn't say nothing. Her fat belly would roll again. Like she would, like that was really made mad. She was fat with a bad attitude. She wouldn't say, excuse me, sir, good morning. She wasn't even fat and pleasant. It's one thing when you fat and pleasant. Oh, God. Hey, yo, she was some old fat Nell Carter. She was giving me the break. Hey, y'all remember fat Nell Carter? It was all some fat, black, sassy woman with all that mouth. Hey, y'all remember, what was What's Happening? Remember Raj Fat Mama? Y'all, they love to put a fat black woman in. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble one of these days. Let me see. These so-called therapists never like working. This is facts. Like the live. Thank you, Fancy. That's the first time Fancy did something nice for me today. Thank you. I know CPS workers that are addicted to cocaine. We're trying to move your kids from home. Oh, this is fact. I believe it. I know you do, Mike, because you in the medical field. I know. You see these people all the time. Come with the nose flaps all red and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Eyes all bugged out shit. Oh, wait, talking about fat people. Well, I'm not, listen, I didn't talk about them. Did I talk about them? I didn't, listen, it's not my fault you fat. It's not my fault you fat. But you got the nerve to have an attitude. Listen, if you fat and pleasant, I'm not going to talk about you. It's when you fat with a bad attitude. Y'all, I hate that combination so much. I hate that combination. Listen, if you're going to have a bad attitude, at least be pretty. I'm still going to cuss you out because I ain't no sucker. But at least I'm like, okay, she pretty, so the whole world done told her she pretty. So, there's all right, Even though I think them niggas is simps, but it's like, okay, well, whatever. You got the nerve to be fat with a bad attitude. So, and y'all know how they shoe. Hey, Flupe, you know how they shoe be hanging out. You know they wear them fat sandals, so you can see the fat. Y'all see how my sandal don't have no room, like it. There's no spillage. Hey, y'all, is that the word, spillage? Is that a word, Flupe? Is that even the word, spillage? Like, they got the spillage over the shoe, and so the fat done oozed out the shoe. So it's eking over the side. Let me see, just came back and said that. Shout out to El Chibo, I just came back, and you said, damn, you always talking about fat people. No, Chibo, I wasn't talking about fat people. Initially I wasn't. And like I said, there's fat and pleasant, which is beautiful. Listen, it's different when you fat and pleasant. If you got a bad attitude and you fat, you know what I'm saying? You got the nerve to have a bad attitude, you fat. Who you think? Get your fat, bad attitude. Look here, fatso. That's what I call it. Y'all hit her with the glasses. Look here, fatso. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna get in trouble. Gizmo, stop. Can y'all imagine Gizmo getting fat? I would clown her so much. Oh my God. Get your fat out of your ass. Beat it, fatso. You trying to get something to eat. I put a lock on the refrigerator. And you ain't getting nothing up out of here. No, but I like if she fat and pleasant, it's different, cheapo. You call yourself fat, but you fat and extremely pleasant. You enjoy to be around. You enjoy to talk to. You not tease. If these women, you fat with a bad attitude. And you pretty as hell in the face. I can't stand them. Don't be ugly too. Oh, sweet Jesus. Wait a minute. So you fat with a bad attitude and you ugly in the face? What? Listen, you should be mad at God. You should be mad at me. Let me see. Shout out to Flube. Shit, the FBI director, Patel, always looking like he took a bump before a press conference. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to see Patel. I don't see, shaking my head. Be not, yes, ma'am. Edible, I didn't say nothing. Edible, listen, I didn't start this conversation, ladies. There was something about somebody brought up. I don't know how we got here, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you're fat with a bad attitude, you know what I'm saying? It's not my fault. Listen, you should be nicer. If you're nicer, I'm talking about the fat woman that I couldn't stand. That was on the bus in the morning. She don't get up. She don't say good morning. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? You know, she just let her fat belly rub up against people. You know what I'm saying? And act like she can squeeze by. You know, goddamn well you can't squeeze by nothing. You know your fat ass ain't squeezing. And she not squeezing by nobody. And she got the nerve to have an attitude with the world. I didn't do nothing to you fats. Y'all the ones who wrong. Y'all going to hell. Y'all the one. God no. Listen, he said, listen. This nigga, he listen. My creator know my heart. It's y'all, he like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get them. They laughing with this nigga. Okay. When the feet lean over the side. Oh, look at Fancy. She's like, look, y'all look how Fancy do. Y'all look Fancy, y'all talking about I'm doing too much. But then look at Fancy. She's joining in the jokes. Yeah, y'all know how the fat people, hey, Edible, you know how they're fat like the straps? They got their feet in the strap, but the shoe too small, right? So let's go back to a tutorial. So this is Awesome's foot. Y'all see how I don't have no spillage? Is that a word, spillage, by the way? Is spillage a word? So, let me see, they feet lean over. Yeah, so they got spillage over the sides. Let me see. You know you think I'm about. I do. Duh, I never said it. Duh, absolutely I do. Cheapo, yeah, no lies about that. Fancy, I don't need you to co-sign. Somebody time Fancy out. Oh, shout out to TBA. TBA, if you back in, if you watching TBA, I did not mean when I was saying time you. I'm always telling people to get timed out. Nobody ever does it, and I don't know how to time anybody out. Gizmo, get out of there. So if you did, like I say, if it was not intentional that you got timed out, and I see that you were really, really hurt about that, and I do apologize, my sister. That was just me, and I think one of my mods tabbed you. I'm thinking I was serious, and I didn't make it clear in terms of you were not supposed to be timed out. So I do apologize for that. That was me. So please come back. TBA, come back, come back. Watch your mouth when you come back, though. Don't say nothing or I'll time your ass out. For real. You don't play with no beast or no man. Shout out to Fancy. Fancy, you a real life asshole. What did I say, Fancy? You just said, Fancy, you just said, look at Gizmo, y'all. Look at Gizmo. Look at Gizmo. Look at you playing with dangerous things. Give me them goddamn bottles. Come here. That shit is poisonous. Come here. Uh-oh, my ass. Come here. Give me that. The hell are you doing? Give me that. Go get that other one. Go get that. Go get that. That's dangerous. People die every day. Give me that. The hell are you doing? Yes. Windex. Windex and Lysol. Y'all need to give me a check. Talking about that bitch Gizmo running around here. You a real life asshole. Well, like I said, I didn't say nothing, Fancy. I didn't say nothing. All I was saying was her fat spillage across the. Is spillage a word? Y'all never understood. Y'all never answered my question. Is spillage a word? Like when they got spillage over there, is spillage even a word? But they got their fat straps. The shoe is too small. So your fat foot is in the strap and then it's hanging over the side. I didn't say nothing wrong. Let me see. Ain't nothing Ozempic can't fix. Yeah, I guess that's the new thing, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the new thing. 15 years on Ozempic, 15 years on Ozempic can't help them. I don't know nothing about this Ozempic, y'all. That stuff is something new. You mean chubby feet. Ediba's a lady. Ediba don't like me talking like an animal. But Ediba is chubby. Ediba, but Ediba is fat. Chubby. And then she got the nerve, not that, y'all listen. Now, Ediba, now you know I'm not lying. Do they have them ankles? Y'all know, y'all listen. Awesome hate this. Awesome hate when your feet, like you got that crust at the back of your ankle and your like y'all know what I'm talking about. Like you got that, what's that, y'all, that you gotta take the thing and you gotta get it peeled off the back of the foot. So it's like a hoof. And it's fat, and then your ankle got that white stuff on it. So your feet not even properly moisturized, but then you got a bad attitude and you ugly. So that's what I'm saying. The whole combination was just it's very disturbing to me. And so that's what I'm saying. So I have to tell you who you is, Fats, because chubby. Ediba want me to use the word chubby. Ediba don't like when I say fat. But Ediba, I gotta tell you because I'm like, listen, who do you think you're talking to? Like, who you think you talking to, Fats Domino? My dad called it bread. Also, your daddy talked about it, their feet too. Miss Busybody. Yeah, I know she is. She gonna be saying that. She better not say it fancy. Gizmo playing with lights. So I know what I'm trying to say fancy. Say she crying, she laughing. Calluses. That's what I'm saying. She got her fat hanging over the shoe. Then she got calluses. Like all of it, it's just, but then you got a bad attitude, y'all. The attitude for me is the key. So now you got a bad attitude and you're not even pleasant. You're not even nice to be around. You're in customer service. You're ignoring people. You're in the welfare office. Like all the broads in there was fat, except for the one chick that I met, y'all. I'm going to have her come on here and tell her story, y'all. Y'all gonna love that. Very inspirational. And so that's coming. I'm gonna set that up. But yeah, y'all, I didn't, like what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So you're fat. You mad at me. You mad at me because you fat. And I told you. You're going to tell me it's body shaming. No, I'm just, hey, listen, you're fat. If somebody called me black, hey, you know you black. Yeah. You know you broke. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You a criminal, or you were a criminal. Well, technically you still are, because you're gonna always be one. You a jailbird, you can go. Y'all see my face? Can somebody do emoji? Can I get emoji? Somebody take a picture also. You see what I'm saying? Y'all didn't hear me try to buck around and get around that? Did y'all hear me ever say that? Well, she got a point. Like, what am I do? Argue the truth? Fancy, why you crying? What I say? The problem. Shout out to the problem. We love to clean up obesity and make it. This is facts. This is fact. We don't want our people not to be messy. We don't want our people not to be messy. We don't. A lot of our people, we like messy. We like that because then we can get comfortable. We can stay comfortable. We're not going to say the truth. We're not going to tell our children and our people the truth. We're not, because that's not profitable. That's not how we get ahead. We have to continuously wallow in degeneracy. We got to continue to be disrespected and allow people to monopolize our community and be laughed at and mocked. And, our men are feminized and our women, are obese. Y'all never told me if spillage was a word. As I'm leaving to join Cheapo's live. Cheapo going live? When is she going live? Because I'm about to get off here anyway. I know you was a turncoat anyway, Fancy. My generation was shamed for being 50 pounds overweight. I think your generation was shamed for being 20 pounds over. Them women ain't play that. Give me that. Open. scream right in my dang on ear. Stop. Let's see. They're repeating. This is facts. This is facts. So no, that's it. So y'all, that's today's this morning's message. I appreciate y'all for being in here with the Awesome and the Gizmo. Shout out to that Turncoat Fancy. I'm cheap and enjoying. I'm leaving enjoying Cheapo's live. Yep. Stay over there too. Turncoat. Appreciate y'all for being in here. Thank y'all so much. I cannot thank y'all enough for being in here. Y'all could have been anywhere, but you with Awesome and the Gizmo. So that's just what that is, and we definitely appreciate you. No, I wish I did food bag, because I'm gonna do the Tootsie Roll when I get them. You gonna know I got them. And when I put that food bag, when I put that 69 boys on, oh my bad, y'all. Dang it. I knew it was something hanging on my nose. It was gray hair. My apologies. Hey, y'all talking about I'm gonna do the 69 boys. When I get an edible, when I get the motherfucking food stamp, I'm gonna cotton candy sweet as gold. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Y'all gonna see me do the Tootsie Roll. Hey, give me them. What are you doing with Q-tips? The hell are you doing? Give me this. Appreciate y'all so much for being here. Make sure to like, subscribe button. Don't play no games with Awesome. I'll be back. Yeah, everybody, I'll definitely be back. You know that as long as the creator give me strength, take care of some business, get some things done. Y'all know I don't play no games. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what it is. I can't wait to see the music, man. I'm going to get it going.